Hello, everyone. Digital anchor Rachel Ramsey here in the NBC4's Digital Center with anchor Jennifer Bullock. How are you doing, Jen?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. And we're going to talk about, Jen is the guest speaker this weekend for the Mother's Day Tea event, which is hosted by Cornerstone of Hope. So, Jennifer, kind of tell me at first, what is Cornerstone of Hope and more about the event that you're going to be speaking at this weekend.
Yeah, so Cornerstone of Hope is such a great organization specifically focused on grieving families and trying to be a resource for people who are going through the process of grief, no matter if you've lost a spouse, any loved one, a friend, a family member, and just trying to connect people with the resources to grieve properly, because we know that grief can be really overwhelming and sometimes it can end really tragically. So just trying to make sure people have what they need to be able to grieve, but to do it in a really healthy way and know that they're supported and loved. And that's what I love about the event that's taking place this Saturday morning. It is a Mother's Day tea specifically focusing on mothers who have lost children. So whether it was through a miscarriage, a stillbirth, or even an adult child, really just supporting and recognizing those moms. I think, when we think of Mother's Day, we see all the flowery stuff, all the celebrations and all of the events, but it can be a really hard day for people who have either lost their moms or for moms who have lost their children. So this event specifically is honoring those mothers who have lost children, which is very personal to me. Obviously, I lost my son at 33 weeks almost 2 years ago. And so I'm really honored to be able to be there and to support these moms who are also supporting me through my journey, and to be able to share a message as guest speaker. I've got what I hope is a really uplifting message and kind of will give people a different way to think about the process of grief.
Exactly. And, we're talking about this event being important for others to, support each other while they're grieving if they lost a child. So, while you have gone through that experience, how are you remembering Miles to this day?
Yeah. So I love that question because one of the things that I will be focusing on in my speech is finding purpose in your pain. And so that's one thing that I've really had to kind of come to grips with is not just, the loss of a child, but what can I do with this loss to maybe help somebody else who's going through the exact same thing? So what is the purpose in my pain and how am I able to support others or help them through their process? Just really kind of encouraging them that you may be going through a really difficult time, and grief is a lifelong thing, right? There's no time limit on how long you're going to grieve the loss of someone. But what can you do with that? Is there a way that you can make a lasting impact on someone else? Is there an organization that you can be a part of? Is there a way that you can maybe just pray with someone or share an uplifting message with them? So finding whatever that purpose is, using your pain to really be impactful and provide someone with maybe just a little bit of hope.
And kind of going with that, Mother's Day, it can be happy, but it can also be sad for families and mothers that have lost a child. So what specifically would you tell a mom or families that are going through that and kind of going through that grieving process right now who are trying to find hope?
Yeah, I would say it's okay. It's okay to feel exactly what you are feeling, but don't go through it alone. The worst thing that you can do is grieve alone. People who love you and support you will never feel burdened by you sharing what your feelings are, whatever those emotions are. I've gone through every range of emotions. Some days I'm totally okay, and other days it's really hard to just get out of bed. So no matter what you're going through, find someone. There's someone who will say, I'm just here, whether you want to scream, cry, laugh, or just talk about everything that you are feeling. It's okay to feel exactly what you are feeling and to find someone who will support you through that.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer, for joining me and, telling me your story and also telling me about how you're going to be a guest speaker for this event. I know you telling your story really is going to help families and mothers that are going through what you went through. It'll be a really nice speech.
I really hope so. I'm really looking forward to it. And today, in fact, is the last day of registration. So go to Cornerstone of Hope and make sure that you register. They're not accepting any specific amount, but they are asking for donations. So whether it's $5, $25, you can still register to take part in the event on Saturday morning. And like I said, really just be surrounded by a lot of support and a lot of love.
Perfect. Well, thanks again, Jen, so much. And again, for resources and support, we have that available. It's on your screen right now. And for more information on those resources, you can find them on our website. Just go to NBC4i.com.